guys, it's Nicole, and today I'm filming outside because it's so pretty out, so I thought I'd go out, and it's starting to feel like fall, even though it is kind of warm, but still. And today I'm going to be giving you 5 back-to-school tips with each grade. They're just kind of general tips. So tip number 1 for freshman year is you should focus on your grades, because those grades, if people tell you they're not important, they are, because your work ethic starts in freshman year. If you have bad grades in freshman year, it's just going to they can improve a little, but they're going to continue to be bad grades for the rest of your high school career, and that's where your GPA starts. You don't start with a 0.0, you start with a 4.0, and it goes down from there. So you want to keep it as high as you can going into your harder grades. Second, I would say you need to be joining extracurricular activities. Join anything. If you like sports, join sport, flags, cheer, theater, chorus, anything. Join something, and that's where you make friends. In electives and stuff like that, that's where you're going to find your friend group. Next, I would say for freshman year, it's a fresh start. It's freshman year, it's a new school. It's the same people, normally it would be, but it is a time for you to start fresh and be who you want to be, and just remember that if you want to change, this is a good time to change. It's the last 4 years of your public school life, and you can make the best of it, and you can change who you are and just make it really great. Number 4, I would say, this is a main thing. Upperclassmen are not scary. They are not there. They don't hate you. They like you. They want to help you. Most of them are going to help you. They've been exactly in your shoes. I got lost on my first day of freshman year. They have done that. They will help you if you need them. Don't be scared of them, because normally they do want to help you and they know how you feel. The last tip I have is don't be too full of yourself. You are the littlest of the pack, and even don't be too full of yourself around other freshmen, because they're not going to like you if you think you're better than everyone else, and you're really not. But seniors aren't better than everyone else, juniors aren't, sophomores aren't. None of you guys are better than each other. You're all equal. Even though you're younger, you're all the same. So next is sophomore year, and this one was kind of hard to get tips on. Because it's kind of like just a sail through year. There's nothing really important that I can think of, but I said just make sure you keep your grades up in sophomore year. If you did good in freshman year, keep them going. If you did okay in freshman year, this is a chance to raise them up. New year, just get your GPA up as high as you can. Find your niche. Just like if you didn't join extracurricular activity in freshman year, join it in sophomore year. Sophomore year is the year that I found theater. I found tech and theater, and that's where I found I found my best friend in 10th grade. That's where I met her, in 10th grade, and she's a grade lower than me, and when I was in theater, I met her. And so when you join programs, you're going to meet people, and so if you haven't found it in freshman year, you should try to find it this year. Sophomore year, you're going to take on the roads. Most of you are going to start driving. You're going to get your license. You're going to get your permit. Now, don't think of this as a scary thing. It's not that bad. I actually can't speak for that because my permit expired. I don't have my license. I'm just lazy. But for most of you, you're going to start driving, and I would recommend doing it, because I regret that I still don't have my license and I don't have that freedom to drive myself from school and go out with my friends, and I still have to have my mom to drive me everywhere, and it sucks. In sophomore year, electives start to matter. Electives are your extra classes, your fun classes, but they don't have to be fun. You can start taking courses that challenge you. Art history, European history, AP psychology, all those different things you can take that start to look good on your resume for college. So don't just take an elective, don't just take art just because you need a space. Don't just take a study hall because you need a space. Take something that can better yourself for the future. And the 5th tip is help the freshmen, because you were them last year, and when they look for an upperclassman, they're not going to go straight to the seniors. They're going to go to you because you're the closest to their age. So if you can help them, then help them, because they're going to want it and they're going to need it. Junior year, this is a big one. First of all, I have to say, do not stress about college. People telling you that you need to know where you want to go and you need to know what you want to be, do not stress about it. You do not need to know where you need to go for college. I would say by the end of junior year maybe, because you're about to be a senior and you're about to start applying. But in the beginning of junior year, you don't need to know where you need to go. But it is time to deal with ACT and SAT. The SAT and the ACT are the two tests that people use to get into college, and I took both of those my junior year, and I did better on the SAT, I believe. My ACT score was pretty weak. So I would say I got 2 books off of Amazon, one for the ACT, one for the SAT prep books, and they really are worth it. And the biggest tip that I can give for the SAT is study your SAT words, because when I didn't think that those mattered, and I took the SAT and I didn't know any of those vocab words, so they really do matter. So study those. If you get one of those big books, the SAT prep books, they have vocab cards in the back, just study them. That's what I'm going to do before I take it again this fall. Now, junior year is the most important year for your grades. Your junior year grades are the grades that college applications are going to look at, so you want to make sure you have a very strong year. Even if you didn't have that strong of a sophomore year, you need to get it strong this year. I didn't have it as strong as I wanted it to, but I still do not have a pretty bad GPA. It's pretty average. Well, I just said I'm contradicting myself. But look into the colleges that you're interested into and see what they want. Now, junior year, this has to do with freshmen. Don't be cocky. Just because you're finally an upperclassman, and yes, you're halfway there, but don't get cocky just yet. Because you could fall behind if you get too cocky and you don't focus. And yeah, you're almost there, but senior year, you're even closer to being there. So just wait. In junior year, that's where I would start piling on the AP courses. Now, when I say piling on, don't take on, if you're smarter, go ahead, take 5. I have friends that take 5 AP classes. My freshman year, I had 1. My sophomore year, I had 0. My junior year, I had 1. And my senior year, I have 2. So don't take on more than you can handle. I actually think I should have taken more for myself. I think I could have handled maybe 2 a year and not just 2 this year. And technically, these 2 this year don't even count because one is AP art and that's just photography. But still, you want to take AP it's like I said in sophomore year. Start taking AP courses that are going to impress your college. Go ahead and take AP art history. Go ahead and take AP Euro. Go ahead and take AP psychology. Those are things that colleges are going to like, and it's going to be worth it in the end. And now, last but not least, senior year. Now, I'm going to give tips on senior year, but basically I just started my senior year 3 weeks ago. So I'm going to give tips, but I can't speak from experience, but I'm just going to speak off of the knowledge that I'm going to go off of to make this year really great. You need to start stressing about college. It's okay to stress about college. College applications are going to be due. If you want to get early admissions, they're going to be due in the fall. If not, they're going to be due in January. And you want to at least apply to at least 2 or 3 colleges. It's because you don't know where you're going to get into, but make sure they're colleges that you are interested in, because there is an application fee. Now, I have a college that I know I want to go to for my 2-year basic degree, but I know where I want to go for that. And then after college, I'm going to transfer somewhere, and right now I have 2 options. So I may decide to apply to them now, and I may not. But just have a basic idea of where you want to go and what you kind of want to do. The second thing is, don't let people tell you you have to know what you want to do. I know what I want to do with my future. I know what I want to be. I know where I want to go. But a lot of my friends, they don't know what career path they want to go into. That's what college is for. It's what those 2 basic years are for. You start exploring your likes and what you're good at, and you kind of just get an idea there. Now, this third fact is the saddest one to me. It's your last everything. It's your last homecoming, your last football game, your last high school party, your last school play, your last whatever you're in, your last game, your last cheer competition, your last concert, and it's sad, your last prom. It's your last everything, and you want to and that is also tip number 4, is you want to make the best of it. You want to make the best of this year. You don't want to have confrontation with annoying people. You don't want to get into drama, and you just want to enjoy it, because this is everyone's last year around you, and you guys should just come together and be a team and just make it great. Love your school. Even if you didn't like it, you're gonna miss it. And I know I'm gonna miss high school, and I liked high school. When people tell you that they hate high school, I don't understand it, because high school has been the best years of my life, honestly. It's your last everything. It sucks, but you just want to make the best of it, because it's all you can do. You can't stop it from coming. It's gonna happen whether you want it to or not. So just do the best. Make it the best. And the 5th tip is finish out with strong grades. Now, senior year, colleges aren't going to look at that because they've already decided whether they want you in or not. But you still want to finish out with strong grades, because just do it. Just make sure you finish it off, and if you have a good GPA, keep it as a good GPA and just make it worth it. Just finish out strong. Just be the best you can be. So, I don't know, I feel like this video kind of ended on a nostalgic, sad note, but I mean, I am sad for my senior year. I can't believe it's already started, and I know it's gonna be gone just like that, and it's nervous. It's nervous. It makes me nervous. Weekly first, thanks. It makes me nervous, and it makes me excited, and I'm excited for what the future holds. And my tips were probably really stupid, but whatever your grade you're in, I hope you can apply them to your life and hopefully better yourself for the future. And yeah, so I love you guys. I hope you liked this. It was kind of weird. I thought of it randomly, so I thought I'd do it. But yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye.